They go Legion, and this is, in fact, going to be a mid-Jakiro. Unless they're running mid-Legion.
TFT needs to... They need to be even at 15, 20 minutes. Mineski is the team with the impetus to make plays, to force aggression, but it's also very easy for them to do so.
They're coming in for a full fight. Ice doesn't have his draw available. They'll duel him up quickly, but here comes Eclipse in through the rear and combining with the epicenter. Ninja Boogie's brought the damage, but he's got no friends. The rest of Mineski bailed out. After Ice fell, it's like they just lost complete confidence apart from Ninja Boogie, who went for it. There's smoke movement. They went past everybody else, and now they're going to find Frost isolated all by himself. No way to escape from this. And the two heroes that were meant to gank with Frost were already moving towards the mid lane, looking for a different target. And now, Ninja Boogie, defensive blink from Era. Doesn't want to get involved in the fight, but that's why you just Burrow Strike, initiate. No way to save Hanskin when this happens. Then into the open wound, shackled up Ogre. All that life. Exactly what Life Stealer wants. They're going to pop the Luna so quickly. The Death Walk comes out from Hanskin and the chain control into the Ember Spirit. So it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. The Mushi wants to keep the fight going. That Armlet Toggle's going to do some work with the Shackles. They're holding Legion Commander in position. And the buyback on the Ember. He came over from the Shrine so quickly back to the front lines. Even the SK is going to arrive. So they're making the buybacks worth. The three heroes down for the final tribe. Hanskin into the trees. The chase continues. Legion Commander, the one who was shackled to a tree, was the only one to survive at the end of all of this.
Yep. And TFT has no choice but to run the hell away.
And Pablo's the first kill. Blink, Burrow Strike, pop straight back out again. Mushi's raised up, and they're going to get not just one, but they're going to take two. And that Crimson Guard defensive Yulsep is the only thing that's saving the Jakiro. The Syrian chains up. Frost has to make this ultimate work, and they get the lockdown. Yusufam will lose his life, and Jabs on the run. Epicenter, Ninja Boogie preps it in from the side. Burrow Strikes back up. He knows that Luna is the one to die. Mushi focuses him, and they just go one target to the next target. The buyback came out from Pablo, but I don't know if he can really help the rest of his team. I don't know what movie you watch. Burrow Strike forward. There goes Jakiro. They do get the Eclipse off, but Ninja Boogie, he tanked most of it as Mushi raised up and Legion Commander looking for that jump, but shackled towards a tree. Invis up and towards the air, but down he comes. Not really invisible. That's that sentry ward that was planted down previously. Oh, hello! The cavalry has arrived, so Ice does go down. They realize their sentry ward's absolutely everywhere in this mid. They try and plant down. They're over the Death Ward from Hanskin. Has anyone got something to handle this? As the Burrow Strike away is still not enough. The SK will fall, but Moon finally gets involved in these fights. Flame Guard's coming back off, caught up with the duel! Era was able to latch him just before the Flame Guard was up, but Mushi is still a beast fighting in here, gets the bash onto Era, needs two more hits, but Era, space created, so he can Armlet toggle, doesn't toggle at the right time, that allows Jabs actually to not kill him off. Era, oh, he's just ticking so low, wants to get back involved in this. The Shackle is onto Witch Doctor, Ice Path, more space creation to arrive as Mushi rages around the tree lines. Pablo wants to give him the movement speed. Hanskin keep the run going. He's got the Observer up on the hill now. Era back into the fight. The Infest is on that one little creep that's running away. Maldic onto Jabs, continuing his movement out. That Liquid Fire doesn't connect, but Era has the damage out for Mushi. Now he wants to go. He doesn't have anything really to play with. Era forced after way. Mushi, he still wants to kill. The Aegis model will burn. If they stick around, Ninja Boogie may turn this. Epicenter prepares up. Frost a little bit too far out. The Burrow Strike will connect. And Frost, okay, kill securing is there, and the Shackle is even better. Hanskin, the collateral damage. That may be the game. That, I think, is actually the game. They even get the bash out. Say goodbye to Ogre Magi. And that is, yeah, that's the game.
Yep.
Well, that's very anticlimactic. Like, here's an option where TFT can play really, Luna's gone, game is done.
They even got the wolf spawn on Beastmaster, so they're doing so much damage to the buildings thanks to that crit aura, or damage aura rather. Yeah. That's GG, as you said.
Can they block pick it?
I think you pick OD, yeah.
Okay. And the answer is
Medusa. Oh god, this is, dude, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It seems really good now for Mineski to play the OD. A great hero against the Dusa.
They could invoke her.
They
but
could.
That's like try hard.
Timbersaw? Okay.
What?
And it's a Moon Timbersaw as well. They are so cautious about this. Unison Farm on top. There's your time to Ravage. Rotation came from Mushi instead. The Axe Call is out to support a riot from Ninja Boogie. The Lucent Beam from Mushi can get that kill, and Ty can head to the bottom lane. And this tier 1 tower mid is gone.
I did not expect this matchup to be so Timber favored, but it's now knowing this and also just looking once again at the damage output of TFT, he really won't be able to kill these watermelons until much later into the game.
I don't know their answer to damage either, because it's not coming from Frost. Frost is trying to build into an arblet, but in the time he's taking to do this, Mineski is forcing more and more towers. They even have the observer ward from Ninja Boogie they're holding onto. If they put that on the hill, they'll see exactly where Era is right now. So they jump in further forward. Ravage, Tide's holding it for now. Here's Timbersaw. Yeah, okay. The call came out. That's what he was waiting for. Hits a 3-man anchor smash. Frost will arrive. Open wounds onto Ninja Boogie. And, well, now takes to the hills. Over away. And Frost, there's no damage again. This anchor smash is so easy to pump out every 4 seconds. He just triggers the Soul Ring. Nice call from Unison Farm, but then shackled up. All they have to do is hit Power Shot, but they get the kill on the Timbersaw. They managed to get through him. It took 5 heroes to do it. They glimpse back jab. He wind runs to dodge a little bit, but the dunk is available. They wrap around the back. They go for the dunk, so it's a quick, long duration silence onto the Live Stealer. Perfect control, perfect movement, blink, call, Unison Farm, he went in for the Ancients, Disrupt the Storm is down, but Unison Farm, well, the best thing you can hope for is just death. The health killed off for the Ancients, that won't come. They buy back, they look for the opening. Remember, Tide Ravage has not been used. They Lucent Beam through the Ogre, and there's your call onto 2. Maybe Ice goes down. No, he still gets the Ravage off. The Axeman will do the work. But Mushi has stood his ground this entire fight. He'll get the dieback kill onto the Axe, and now they can focus on the big core, onto Era. No shackle condition for him, but it won't matter. He's out of mana, out of life, and probably out of hope, as down on the sidelines, they're 2 big cores for over 40 seconds. Jabs, Shackle, just misses onto the back 3. It's a shame for him that Shackle doesn't work on the pole, but it's a good oldie from Hanskin. Hits Unison Farm right in the middle of it, but they still kill him off. It's a trade-off 1-for-1. The Stone Gaze doing its work. Dual Scepter up for the Timbersaw. Knew we need a little bit of extra space once the open wounds was out. And Ninfest into Era. Damn, that pop damage. It comes so quick, so fast, so hard. TFT. They can't sustain through this. They can't survive through this. And I got a funny feeling they're headed into the bottom position. The lower bracket, 4th position of their group, because Mineski, they are unstoppable. They're ready for the pop damage. They have an infested Life Stealer inside the Axe. I'm going to cling to Hope. Oh, no. Hope is gone. Hope is totally gone. He went for the call jump. It does not happen. Maybe it's just the bait, but then again, you also burn Stone Gaze. Moon will now turn his attention towards Era. They'll fortify the structures. Unfortunately, that only protects creeps, not the heroes. And then another jump. Unison Farm. This one he got onto the Timbersaw with the pop out, but there's that defensive Dual Scepter we were talking about. Ice is waiting it out. He still has Ravage. He's staying in range to Solar Crest Moon. That's what this feels like. He can just let it go. Just like
let it go.
That's exactly it. Era, down he falls. Buyback is available. May as well use it. Mineski, they're farming your fountain. They're taking the tier 4 towers. Mushi remembers objective-based gaming. Not to mention he's enjoying the glaive bounce out. Ice. A little bit of trouble for him. A couple of one-charges are available, but Frost is sticking on the tail of him, but then the Shackle. Unison Farm, no! A fraction of a second too early on the dunk, but GG, well played. Mineski will 2-0. There's not even 25 minutes on the clock to take game 2